Yes, I love Dave.
Yeah.
I love Dave very much.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Savages in Sobriety. Your boy Chuck.
Dave, how's it going, guys?
All right, so we are, like I said, in a new area, new program. Things are going well. Things are going very well. So, give us a little idea who Dave is.
Okay. Buried my parents in '98. From there, went downhill. Had a great childhood. Mother's egg donor stepped in, sold everything that was supposed to be mine. House, land, 4-car garage, grandfather built. Sold all that. I moved to Florida. You know the game in Florida. Cocaine, alcohol. That's where I got started. Worked down there for a little while. Moved back to Indiana. Got into heroin.
Yeah.
Started smoking first. I was like, I'll never touch a needle.
Yeah, right.
6 months down the road, I was using. Yeah. From there, I raised 5 kids. One biologically mine. Got sober 4 different times. On the 5th time, I thought it stuck. I went to shout out to Glen Recovery Center. They actually saved my life. I was in a dark path, man, going down, spiraling down that hole, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we all do. They pulled me out. I was sober for close to 4 years. My sobriety date's 2/15/22. I was planning to hike the Continental Divide here in Colorado. Beautiful country. I hiked 1,000 miles in Florida. Flew here July 4th. Got up to 10,500 feet in elevation. Got elevation sickness. Come back down into Boulder. Went to All Roads Mission. Bad place. If you're ever in that area, do not go there. They are allowed to smoke and drink in the courtyard, in the facility. I do not recommend that place. I had everything stolen from me, my cell phone, my wallet, credit cards, driver's license, my climbing gear, my backpack. Do not go there. Find another place. From there, so I went out for 3.5 weeks. Got to where I was staying under a bridge, twisting a bubble, drinking, and then one day I woke up shaking, was going to go get me a bottle, me and my buddy, and was like, no, man, I know where this path leads. The next thing I'd know, I'd be user again.
Yeah.
So I went to Paramount and got help, and now I'm here with you. Okay.
Good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
I like to say I was functioning for a good time. It wasn't until I lost my dad.
Yeah.
And I was in a bad place, I mean, I had survived, multiple TBIs.
Yeah.
I poisoned myself 6 times.
Absolutely.
And I thought I was free, so I left the city, went out to Longmont.
Yeah.
I was out there for almost a year, and we were doing good.
Yeah.
We really were. Other than the fact that I was on paper.
Right.
So multiple trips back to county. Trying to satisfy the warrant.
Playing that game. It's a money game.
That's and the judge was a little upset after my 3rd revocation and reinstatement.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm done playing with you. You're gonna sit the season. So I did, I think it was like 11 months in Jefferson, and on my way out, I remember specifically the resource officer was like, would you like some information? And I'm like,
For what?
I don't fucking need you. Fuck the police.
Do this on my own.
Right. and I got out, and my girlfriend at the time, you know, she tried. You know, I mean, she kept it away from me. She's a sweetheart. You know what I mean? But one day it just, you know what I mean? So I was the first 10 minutes out, first place I stopped was the liquor store. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's just how it's gonna happen. And one day, you know, she was in the shower, and I'm like, so and within a couple weeks, we had a friend who was fresh out of prison. Mm-hmm. We were taking her to a meeting or her parole, and she was gone, wasted. So I'm like, what are you doing? Give me what you have. You can't go in there with that shit. You know what I mean? So the vehicle we were driving, right? The vehicle we were driving had bad tags. Yeah. So I'd never seen this shit before in my life, ever. I didn't even know what was in there.
Right.
So I got picked up for possession. A couple weeks after I just got out of Jefferson doing a fucking year.
Right.
So, you know, I was mad about that. And that was when we decided to go out to middle of nowhere, you know, Firestone, Longmont, Louisville, Lafayette. And it was amazing. We were doing really well. And then I think it was like the week after I got sent to Weld County. Worst county to go to, by the way.
Don't go there either.
Oh my God, it was horrible. I'm not sure what happened. I finally got out, and the apartment was gone, our van was gone, and it was bad. You know what I mean? So we ended up coming back to Aurora. We were staying, you know, with friends, and it just fell apart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember Halloween 2024. We got this huge fight, right? So I grabbed the whole, it was like, it took me 20 minutes to smoke it all.
Yeah,
I was gone.
Yeah.
So I'm out, Halloween night, trick-or-treaters everywhere. I kicked something, I had no shoes on, so I kicked something, busted my toenail off, so my foot's bleeding everywhere. I was in bad shape.
Yeah.
And this kid, 9, 10, 11 years old, excuse me, sir, what are you supposed to be?
Think about that for a minute.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So I got a quick job with the NSF.
Yeah.
I was a porter.
Okay.
So I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, access to the food car all day, every day.
Yes.
So I lost that job in like a week. And then early February, I was staying with a friend, and while I was sleeping, they brought me blind. Took everything. So
were they in addiction as well?
Oh no, yeah. It was a trap house.
Okay.
So, so I tracked them down, followed them on the light rail all the way from Colfax to Ridgegate.
Yeah.
And as we're pulling up to the last stop, there's a bunch of cops standing. And I'm like, whatever. You know, because I got my eyes on this dude.
Yeah.
You know?
He got your stuff.
He called the cops on me on my stolen phone.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So,
amazing.
They're like, come on. So, they took me, I was in jail, and on that Tuesday, I went and saw the resource officer.
Yeah.
You know, and super awesome lady. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? She was like, well, have you ever thought about sober living? No.
Right.
Because I don't have a problem. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what we all say at the beginning.
Right. That's for somebody who can't handle themselves, right? Yeah. She's like, well, so when's your next court date? It was tomorrow on that Wednesday. So she was like, so go see the judge, find it, because I'm thinking I'm doing months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was on my second revocation and reinstatement,
right. So
I'm thinking I'm going to be sitting in another season.
Yeah.
I stand up in court, and judge is talking, and then she asked the DA, so what do the people have to say? And the DA is like, we'll take 60 days. I had 73 days time served.
Right.
So I look at the public pretender, and I'm like, And he's like,
Yeah, I like that.
right, you know, and I'm like, no. So I'm leaving today. And she was like, well, yeah. No.
No.
I'm going to see the resource officer tomorrow. I can't leave. So I didn't know what to do. So, you know, she was like, well, so then what would you like to do? Is there any way that I could hang out for a couple of days? And, you know, and she's dumbfounded.
That's so great.
You know, she's like,
Nobody asked that question.
you want to stay here? And I'm like, if I leave now, I'm going to be right back where I am.
Absolutely.
And this lady wants to help me. So if, you know, please.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, well, so originally she was going to leave me there for Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
But then I go and see the resource officer the next day, and then we get hold of Mountain West. Yeah, Catherine at Mountain West, I love you. So they're like, well, we don't have a bed until Monday.
Okay.
So the resource officer is like, all right, I'm going to let the judge know. We're going to keep you until Saturday. And then I talked to my sister. My sister came and picked me up that Saturday morning.
Okay.
So Monday, 8 a.m., I went to South Catherine, and that's where my sobriety journey started.
Nice.
And, you know, it's been amazing.
Oh.
I mean, down in the Springs, we opened the houses in the Springs. Yeah, I was all over the place.
Yeah.
Went to Thurber, we opened Cubbage, went back to Thurber, I was going to be the house manager. That's a whole another story. And then we opened Sunset Ridge,
Okay.
went and stayed over there, and then I moved back to Thurber, and then now I'm here. So, you know, very similar stories, you know what I mean? I don't know, the majority of the stories I hear
Yeah.
are trauma,
Absolutely.
grief,
Yep.
and loss.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I'm going to be honest, you know, the latter half of my marriage, it was a fucking disaster. You know what I mean? Before then, I mean, I could go, yeah, come on. I could go and get, you know, a 12-pack of beer after work.
Right.
And a bottle.
Right.
I'd be at work 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't until the marriage started falling apart and, you know, you start seeing those holes where it's like, I'm going to fill that hole with something else.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's tragic. But like I always say, you're not alone.
Yeah. No. Find you a support group.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be NA, AA, CA, they're all amazing. Find the one that works for you guys. Because when you lose touch with that, your sobriety community, whoever it be, that's when it starts to fall apart. Okay, so you know what they say, change people, places, and things.
Oh, yeah. If you want change, you got to make change.
Okay, so people, places, and things. I've been to multiple states trying to do that, people, places, and things. And you know what I always take with me? Myself. That's the thing that needs to change. You have to be willing to change yourself. Doesn't matter where you are. I promise you that. You can get away from a bad situation.
Right.
Which, duly recommended, right? But until you change yourself, okay? So, in our journey, right? If you have holes in your cup, how can you fill someone else's cup?
Right.
You have to work on yourself.
Right.
That has to be first and foremost.
Right.
Recovery is a selfish fucking act. And
Right.
it has to be that way.
Right. Well, and that's one of the hardest parts.
Yeah.
So a lot of mine, the majority of mine was asking for help.
Yeah.
I don't want it, don't need it.
I mean, us being men,
Right.
we weren't raised that way.
And that's exactly it. And
Do it on ourselves.
right, well, I mean, and then self-affliction. That's number one. So what is one thing that you've learned in your journey that you feel you overlooked while you were in the darkness?
Let me see. Probably the main fact that I've tried to get sober for my kids. I've tried to get sober for my wife. Like, I'm going to keep going back to this. It's a selfish program.
Yep.
tried it multiple times. This is my 5th go around.
Yeah.
And until you realize that you have to do it for yourself.
Right.
Now, you can do it because of,
Right.
but
It has to be for you.
yeah, you can't fill anyone else's cup. You can't help anyone else if you have holes in your cup.
Right. See, and that's it. I've heard multiple analogies about that. So, my friend brother Kevin,
Yeah.
down at the Wolf Lake Ward, he so it's like being in an airplane.
Yeah.
Right. Airplane's going down.
Yeah.
Oxygen masks come down. So if you give your oxygen mask to somebody else, what good are you?
I've heard that.
Right?
Exactly.
Or, you know, the holes in the boat.
Yeah.
Like holes in the cup.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's the very first attempt at recovery, it didn't matter to me because I wasn't the one with the problem.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I was there to support somebody else.
Yeah.
And it made me feel and look dumb. You know, so it kind of turned me away from it.
Right.
But then, you know, like this last year, being selfish without taking away from somebody else.
Yeah.
That's another thing. There's a difference between being selfish and selfless.
Oh, absolutely.
So, being selfish is taking away from somebody else for your own gain. Being selfless is gaining for yourself, for
Without
yourself,
without
by
taking
yourself.
from it. Right.
Right? Now, you go ahead and hit me with definitions. I don't care. That's the analogy I'm using. So, sober dates.
Yeah.
This is one thing that I've wanted to really get out there.
Okay.
So my boy Brian Hummel,
Yeah.
he understands the concept, and you know he's all for it if it works for you.
Right.
He doesn't like the idea of how people are using and weaponizing sober dates.
Okay.
So we had down in the Springs, we had a guy who came in strong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when I first met him, I didn't think he was gonna make it.
Yeah.
He was in bad shape,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, hit the ground running. He was the first one to have a job. I mean, he was walking to work every day. Bought a car.
Okay.
Didn't drive the car because he didn't have his license yet. Didn't have insurance. Didn't have it registered. It sat in front of the house for like a month
Until he got
until he got everything he needed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Intelligent. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right.
I can't tell you.
I'd have been driving to work.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
And then he went to Denver,
Yeah.
whatever reason, and fucked himself up.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, he was out there a month. Came back,
Yeah.
back in the program. 2 months later, got a job.
Yeah.
His truck's back and going. Yeah, I think he's working on his license, but I know it's insured and registered.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
Steps.
10 times stronger than what he was before. You see what I mean?
We learned lessons along.
Well, see, and that's one of my favorites. That's the difference between those who do and those who never will.
Yeah.
Those who do make those mistakes and learn from them
Right.
as they go.
Right.
Those who never will enjoy those mistakes.
That's idiocy, right? Doing
That's
the same thing over and
I
over.
think
and over.
I think
Expecting
the
different results.
I think the PC version is mentally challenged.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So, what in your daily life?
Yeah.
What regimens, rituals? What do you do to keep yourself focused today?
Meditation. What's the word I'm looking for? Positive reinforcements.
Right. Affirmations.
Affirmations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I acknowledge that just for today, I'm sober.
See,
As
and-
long as I
Yeah.
don't use
Yeah.
today,
Right.
I win.
Right. And that's exactly it.
Automatically.
I mean, so and progression.
Yeah.
Progression.
Yeah.
you know, reading the scriptures, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to, you know, do this, this, and this for what? It's for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So one foot in front of the other.
And that's it.
And that's exactly, if you can successfully get that foot in front of the other, it doesn't matter if it's today, if it's right now,
Right.
if it's 2 days from now.
Yeah.
If you can successfully move forward
Yep.
without any, what do you call it?
Backward regression.
Issues.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Now, okay, so completely agree with you on that. But if you have a bad day, don't kill your, don't justify or don't imprison yourself on that bad day.
Right.
I mean, we all have bad days.
Right.
I wake up, I make my bed every day,
Mm-hmm.
right?
First and foremost.
Yes, my bed is made right now. If you go down there, my bed's made. Because if the rest of my day
Is
is
shit.
fucked up,
You succeeded at one thing.
I get a nice made bed to sleep in at night. That's military family, but
Well, that's
Ooh,
and it's funny because I hear that a lot,
yeah,
but it's only from the guys with the gray in their beard.
yeah, man,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a mantra that I'm, you know, getting from older guys that have more experience.
right.
Where it's not about, oh, well, I have to have this much to be successful.
No,
Success is one step at a time.
who determines success?
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Do you worry
So-
about what the other people think?
Right.
No,
Right.
no.
Because, I mean, so, I have a question. If you wipe your ass and you walk out of the bathroom, if you don't feel clean, whose fault is that?
I mean, come on.
I'm just saying.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, with where you're at right now, say, okay, so here's another new one. Say something happens.
Yes.
You break your fucking toe.
Yeah.
Right? Nothing is working. Nothing is working.
Right.
Okay? You get to that point.
Yeah.
So, with your sober date being, 11 months today, forgot to mention that. Thank you. Say you have nothing left. Right? You indulge.
Yes.
Okay? So, somehow, some way, you slip, but don't fall.
Okay.
Do you use that against yourself, or do you use it as a marker, a mental marker,
Yeah.
but to hold on to your sober date?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. I have 4 years sober.
See, and just because, look,
And February 2nd, I'll have 4 years sober.
I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, well, you know, it was just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's, I mean, if it doesn't completely derail you,
Yeah.
that's fine. Don't use it as an excuse.
No.
You still made that mistake.
Yes.
That's okay. Mistakes are meant to be made. If you don't make mistakes, how are you going to learn from them?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
agree with you 100%.
And that's exactly what it is. So, let me think.
On that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my PhDs told me that this guy did a video. Okay, so he sets the camera at his door, and he walks out into his yard. While he's walking out into his yard, he trips and falls. Stands back up, walks another 10 feet, trips and falls. Stands back up, walks another 20 feet, trips and falls. The point is, he didn't start back over at the door every time he fell.
Yeah.
So use that as a marker. Learn from, okay.
Right. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So, to somebody who's out there waist deep in the shit,
Yeah.
what do you, from your heart, what do you have to say to them?
It does get better. You can have a better life. You are worth it. And if you're struggling, ask for help, man. I know being men and being of our our age, we were taught, don't cry, do it yourself, you don't need help. That's all bullshit. Like, sometimes as men, we do need help. I mean, I strongly believe in mental health for men's awareness because a lot of that gets pushed under the rug. If you are out there struggling, find some help, man, because you're worth it. I promise you, you are worth it.
See, and I love that. That's, what do I always say? Never give up.
Yeah.
You are worth it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he thinks. It doesn't matter what I think. You are worth it. It's up to you. So let's leave him with your favorite quote.
Mine would be, you can't fill anyone else's cup if you have holes in yours.
Amen.
I mean, you can't. How can you help somebody when you're not whole yourself?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean,
And I'm still working on myself, guys. It's a day-to-day process, and I might get there one day or I might not, but at least I keep getting back up and I keep trying. So just don't give up, man. Even if you trip and fall, don't give up. There's more to learn, and you're worth it, man. I promise you, you guys are worth it out there.
see, yeah, don't believe me. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Good talking to you,
It's
John.
lovely. I love you all. Come on. Talk to you later.
Guys.